Time for a video. Oh, wow. I guess there's a lot of grease in the air at work because I didn't shower last night. I'm gonna shower later today, and that is some greasy fucking hair. Maybe it's the fish oil that I take. I'm gonna have to pause and take a few sips of this just to acquaint myself with the reality of how greasy my hair currently is. By the way, do you like my bling? It's a watch that I got on Temu. I also got these shoes on Temu. Both are crap. The watch has already run out of batteries, and these shoes, I think they're more for fashion than actual walking or running or any kind of foot related activity. They're already kind of breaking down, it feels like. Temu, shop like a billionaire. I had no idea that billionaires exclusively bought crap. I would have thought the opposite, really. But what do I know? Although I will say it was all fairly cheap. I also got this laser pointer. I think it was like $3.98. And I mean, it's pretty powerful. Of course, I got all this stuff for my God stuff. Part of why I don't talk about this all that much is because it's so pointless. Like, I'm trapped in this ridiculous fucking life, and no matter how much I can try to tell somebody about it, it's not like anything is going to save me from this life. At work yesterday, this guy was telling me about these programs for cheap apartments and what to do, and sweat started breaking out on my forehead because it instantly creates a conflict within me. I want like a cheap apartment where I can have my personal space and shit like that. I want it very badly. But something in my brain is not going to let that happen. Now, I've moved from one place to another before, and it hasn't been a problem. But it's like I can only go where I'm supposed to go and be where I'm supposed to be. And if I try to even think about getting out of it, it just creates this conflict that has me grind around inside until I give up and accept that I've just got to be here in this hovel working at that place. It's actually gotten a lot better, but it's going to get worse as the summer rolls on. It's like, what am I going to do? I just got to go through the paces because anytime I try to initiate a chain of thought that would get me out of this situation, like, my brain puts up such opposition, I just have to give up on it. Because I'll move on from here when it's my time to move on from here, and like not 1 second sooner. I've been pointing out how my depression is lifting, but that's just because I'm no longer fighting. Just trying to think about options for getting out of this stupid life where I'm going from place to place, testing sinners, doing my God shit. Just trying to escape this ridiculous fucking life. I'm fighting myself so hard that all I can do is be depressed. If I embrace it, then at least it frees up the mental energy to be cheerful. But I'm still every bit as much trapped in this life. This ridiculous goddamn life. And, well, I mean, I think people know about me that I'm not really a social person. Because why would I socialize? Like, what am I gonna do? Talk about my life? My life is fucking ridiculous. Any response to it's just gonna be fucking annoying. So why talk to people? And it's just going to keep being like this, unless and until I do flip that time axis, bring paradise. But up until such point, it's just going to be me, like, going through these paces, not talking to anybody because they wouldn't understand, and even trying to get them to is going to annoy the shit out of me by what absolute shit they are. There's no point in talking to people. That said, I mean, like I said, my mood has really improved, and it's like, why would I need to talk to people? There's so many good things on YouTube, etc. And the testing sinners, it's not like something that I'm doing on purpose. That's another annoying thing. Like, I'll be talking to someone, and I'll just see on their face that I've somehow hit a nerve, even though I don't know what nerve or why or what it is I've said. It's it's like I'm being piloted around by something that tests sinners, but I from my perspective, I'm just trying to go through life, you know, interacting with people in a positive way, and I don't need some unseen force in my head fucking testing people. That makes my life just excessively difficult and hurtful. But that's what I got. Any degree to which I'm not depressed truly is a victory. I mean, one little benefit of being me is like long after the test, after a person has conclusively passed or failed, usually failed, I get a full perspective on what was going on. And so, like, I mentioned, like, the funniest one is the French girl. Oh my god, it's like if you understand her specific weakness, you also see how I was just jackhammering away at it. Oh, I mean, it's really, I mean, it's kind of cruel, but very hilarious. I mean, it's funny because like I felt like I was suffering so bad, but it's like when you have the full perspective on the thing, it's just that's the funniest one. The Irish guy, I liked the guy, had no idea I was testing him, and he passed. One of the few and the proud. So it's not all bad. It's just a really ridiculous and annoying life. Gotta drink one of these just to get out of bed. That's obviously not true because you have to get out of bed to get one of these. I don't just have these things in my bed, that would be silly. But try to imagine your life is like this, where you don't have anything like free will. I mean, yeah, nobody has free will. That's not really the point. The point is, it's really obvious I don't have free will, and that's the thing that gets me. Knowing that I don't have free will is fine. Having it constantly demonstrated to me, I feel like anyone but me would crumble. I feel like I myself crumple quite frequently, but I do bounce back. I just think about like try to plan for the future. I can't even plan for the future to take advantage of existing programs to get into a living space that is less fucking obnoxious to me. I can't even do that. Let alone like try to find a career or any kind of future planning. I don't even want a career. I mean, I do want to live in a better place, but it doesn't really matter what I want. I'm going to stay here until it's time for me to go to the next place, etc. Imagine your life is like this. It's like you're on this never ending treadmill and you have no idea when it's going to end. I mean, I guess if being the Lord was easy, fucking everybody would do it. Just chill on the beach, sipping Mai Tais. I guess we all just have to accept our fucking lot in life. Mine being the Lord and yours being a sucker who needs to either pass or fail my fucking test. Neither is an enviable position, but we all just should try our best to succeed. Especially you, because my lack of free will guarantees my success. You probably better buckle down.